welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to give you Love After Lockup Season 3 Episode 2. This supposed to have went out Saturday, but my internet went out, so I was unable to upload it. But I'm here on this fine Sunday morning to give this to you all. Y'all better show me some love. I haven't put up a Sunday video in a long time, and here I am up early. Anyway, the internet is back up and running, and so let me get this out to you. The episode was okay. We are getting to know these participants. Also, a couple of these participants got out of prison in this episode. Child, let's get into it, honey. Let's talk about Lindsay and Scott. So we know that Scott, he is 51 years old, and Lindsay is all of 27 years old, and he is head over heels in love with her. Money is not an issue. None whatsoever. What Lindsay needs, what Lindsay wants, Lindsay will get. Now, it is time for her to get out of prison. She taking flights. She's getting on an airplane. Now, most of the people who, get out of prison, people have to drive for hours upon hours upon hours. But Lindsay, she's taking flights. I think it may have something to do with her being in a federal prison. I don't know. Y'all let me know, child. So, Lindsay's taking flights, and here is Scott. Scott is packing a bag, and he says that whatever Lindsay wants, she got. She got clothes. She got a cell phone. A $1,200 cell phone. What type of cell phones y'all got? I don't even have a $1,200 cell phone. I will never have a $1,200 cell phone. But Lindsay, who's still in prison, when she sees Scott, he's going to give her a $1,200 cell phone. What's really going on here? Okay. All right. Scott is shown enough in love. Lindsay says that she loved him. So Scott, he packs up his bag, and he goes and he meets up with her mom and her daughter. Her daughter seems very adorable. Her mom is raising her daughter. Isn't that how it usually goes when the mother or the father goes to prison? It goes to the grandparents that have to raise these children. Her mother seems like she's doing a pretty good job. Her daughter, Lindsay's daughter, says she can't wait to see her mother. She really hasn't spent any time with her because her mom has been in and out of prison. As we know, Lindsay, she was a drug dealer. And then she started using the drugs. And honey, she got busted. Lock, lock, clank, clank. Locked up, you can't let me out. You can't let me out. I'm locked up, you can't let me out. Oh no. Shout out to Akon. That's my favorite song of his. But anyway, we digress. So, Scott is just, talking to the mother and the daughter and just reassuring them that, when Lindsay gets out, she is going to be on the straight and, narrow. She has learned from her mistakes. Now, the producers, y'all know they shady boots. So the producers ask Scott, how do you know that Lindsay is on the up and up? She may be scamming you. She may be playing you. Have that crossed your mind? Here's Scott. Absolutely not. She is not a scammer. She is not scamming me. She ain't playing me. And do you want to know the reason why he said that, friends? He said because he has spent time with the mother and the daughter while she's locked up. I believe Thanksgiving. See, why would she allow a man to spend time with his daughter and mother if she's scamming him? 51 years old, y'all. 51 years old. This man done packed up his whole life just to move to be with Lindsay. He done bought a whole house. He done hired an interior designer. He done spent over $2,500 and she has not even gotten out of prison. What y'all live? How y'all live? What y'all man buying, y'all? I just don't get it. I think he's getting played. That's what I think. Okay. I mean, he's taking care of Lindsay. He's taking care of the daughter. The daughter said, hey, I'm wearing the clothes that he bought me. He good with me. He done bought me all kinds of stuff. And he's also has been taking care of the mother. But ain't nobody scamming nobody. Ain't nobody playing nobody. 51-year-old fool. What y'all think about that? Leave it down below. Let's move on. Child, let's get John and Christiana out the way. John, he's the one that, you know, he got like 6, 8 kids. And he's the one that made that ghetto hillbilly wedding thing on the back of that Toyota truck, child. Honey, a 2-in-1. He gonna get married and he gonna get laid on the back of that 1985 Chevy, okay? So, it's release date for his boo Christiana. So, he done got him a 1987 stretch limo. I said, oh, okay, John. I'm not even mad at you. You done went out and got you a limo. See, most of the people would have got like, you know, a SUV, a Escalade, or you know, a big old SUV. He done went and found the only limo service that's still working. I just can't believe, is there still limos? Obviously. John found it, child. He wanted to make a great impression. The driver of this limo, I think his name was Saul, child. Anyway, so here is John. He's nervous because, hey, not only is he picking her up for prison, okay, he's going to propose. So hopefully, you know, she says yes, and they can do a little on the back of that truck. So we have Christiana. Christiana gets out of prison. Kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy. John has already said that Christiana said, you know, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Now, let me ask y'all this, friends. Did John say that they've only known each other for 3 months? Did I hear that right? Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Did he say we only known each other for 3 months? I thought they were together for a couple of years. Y'all let me know down below. Anyway, so she's like, oh my God, you got a limo? And he was like, I gotta do it big, baby. John is a whole mess. He's a mess. He's a mess and he looks like someone who don't wash. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So, Christiana, she got her box of goodies, okay? Her prison box. So he gets down and he proposes to Christiana. And she's like, oh. Moving on. So let's talk about Chevelle and Quay, child. Honey, it is time for Chevelle to go get her boo Quay. Alright? So she is, you know, getting ready. Her mom and her sister comes to pick up her daughter. Her daughter is so adorable. Her daughter's a spitfire, honey. Her daughter is going to be the one I am looking forward to, child. She's so cute. Little sassy thing. So, they are picking up the daughter so Chevelle can go and get Quay. And you know her mama, she's trying to give her some advice. She was like, now listen here. Quay has been locked up for 12 years. Okay, he went in at 17, now he's 29. Okay. Take heed. Use caution. Is this what you want? You better make sure that everything is on the up and up. You better make sure that this is what you want, because listen, you got $1 to think about. You know, you don't know what's going to go on, you know, in his head, okay? You're going to have to take things, you know, slow and think about a couple of things, honey. And then, honey, Mama Chevelle said, honey, this could be a lesson or a blessing. I said, you better spit some knowledge, Mama Chevelle, honey. And she said, I hope it's a blessing. Child, I do too, child. I do too. But you know, Chevelle, she's all in. She says that she knows Quay. She feels like that she's comfortable. This is the man that she loves. Now, Quay has already said that his mama may be a little, you know, roadblock to all this. Okay. Quay also said, listen, I've been locked up for 12 years. I don't know how I'm going to do on the outside world. Okay. I'm a little nervous about that. See, when I was on the outside world, we still had flip phones in MySpace. Child, now, you know, it's all kinds of technology. It's going to take me a minute. So, we have Chevelle. She is picking up his mother. And honey, it was the most awkward car ride in the world, child. Because see, Chevelle lives in Kansas, okay? And Quay is going to live with her. I mean, that's her man. Quay's mom was under the assumption that Quay is going to live in Houston with her. She said, oh no, okay? Quay is not going to live in Kansas, because if he gets out of prison and he lives in Kansas, he's going to hook up with the same people that got him in trouble, and he's going to go down the wrong path again. He's coming to Houston. Honey, Chevelle was driving that car and she said, I know the devil is a lie. Now see, Quay told me that he discussed this with you. Quay told me that he told you that he was staying in Kansas. And so, honey, Quay's mama said, I know not. He's coming to Houston. And Chevelle said, no. Quay's mama said, we'll see. Quay's mama said, I'll tell you here, I'll tell you there. Okay? I will walk in that prison, grab my son's hand, and we will walk straight out that prison. And I would tell him he's coming to Houston. And guess what, honey? Guess what? Guess what, darling? Guess what? He'll do it. I said, good God. Honey, Chevelle said, we'll see. I said, oh my God. I was like, how Quay in prison ain't even gotten out yet? He telling lies. He done got the mama and Chevelle, you know, an awkward conversation on his lie. It's already, tension. And now they gonna have this awkward, ride to pick you up, Quay, and you up that lie. What y'all think about that mama? What y'all think about Chevelle and that mama? What y'all think about Quay, that mama, and Chevelle? Child, it's gonna be a hot mess. A hot mess. Let's move on. I'm gonna make this under 30 seconds. Let's talk about Jessica and Maurice, child. Jessica, she is getting ready to pick up her boo Maurice, honey. She said, listen, he's used to seeing me in rags. Sweatpants, sweatshirt, t-shirt, ripped up pants, honey. I'm going to show him better than I can tell him. Honey, she squares, not squeeze. She squares herself into a City Trends dress. I said, girl, you better wear it. Honey, her tits was hanging out. It was tight. I was like, girl, you better do it. She put a little frosty stuff on her eyes. She done put a little makeup on her face. Okay, and she said, I'm going to get my man. Tight City Trends dress and all. So she gets in her vehicle, and he's supposed to have gotten out like at 7:37, whatever. She gets out of the vehicle. She's waiting and waiting. I think a couple of hours went by. But finally, Maurice gets out of that vehicle and honey, kissy, kissy, huggy, huggy, child. Maurice ain't bad looking. Maurice is a little cutie. He looks young. How old is Maurice, y'all? I think they close to age, ain't they? He looks like a youngin'. He's a cute little fella, honey. He was so excited. He done made up a word, y'all. He said exuberated. He said, I'm exuberated. He said, now listen, I know that's not the right word. I'm trying to think of another word, but let's just say I made up a word today. Exuberated. That was a cute little scene. But anyway, Jessica and Maurice are, happy to see each other, and we'll see where this goes. Let's move on. Ciao Destiny and Shawn. Catfished. 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 Y'all think he being catfished? I mean, we obviously know she's real. We know that she's real. Okay. Now, as we know, he went to Belle's bondsman. As we know, he went to a Belle bondsman to get her out. $5,000 non-refundable. Now, she has a big, huge history of running. She a little rabbit. Okay? She even took off her ankle monitor. She has escape issues. She has a long rap sheet, but his dumb self went ahead and signed his name on the dotted line and said, I trust her. She ain't gonna run. Now, if she do run, that's $50,000. $50,000. And honey, he don't care. Because she's on the straight and narrow. So, he's on the phone with her, and, he's telling her the deal, and she was like, oh my God, that's so great, la, 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 la. And then she comes talking about that she's nervous. She says that she's nervous for him. To see her. She said that she's gonna put on weight. She says that she ain't gonna have on no makeup. Now see, she done showed him some pictures. But is it her? Or is it someone else? Or is it her, but she done put on, some pounds? Child, we're about to see. But anyway, so he goes ahead and he meets up with his baby mama. They have 6 children. They have been in and out of relationship for 22 years. So he meets up with her at Plato's Closet. It's a little clothing store. And his daughter's there getting some clothes. And so he just tells his baby mamas and says, listen, he tells his baby's mama, listen, Destiny that I was telling you about? And so she was like, He was like, now listen, she's getting out of prison. And so she was like, now when she get out of prison, she gonna stay with me. Honey, she looked at him like he had 2 heads and said, nah, I know now. Excuse me, you don't even know this woman. This woman using you. You being catfished. What you know about her? And so here comes Shawn. Shawn said, I know her. You're judging her. You ain't even met her. And she was like, what you know about her? Okay, what's she in prison for? Drugs. Oh, drugs. Oh, so she in prison for drugs. And you think that this woman is going to be around my children? You failed. Okay? Somehow between the time you got your vehicle into Plato's Closet, you tripped and hit your head. If you think I'm going to have this ex-con anywhere near my kids. Okay? So then he was like, you're judging her. She's going to turn her life around. And so the baby mama's like, okay, yeah. So she's going to stay with you. Okay? So she said, how much money have you given her? You giving her money? And so he says, a couple of thousand. I said, Shawn, But you giving it to ex-cum, Destiny. And so, of course, he was like, don't you be worried about the money. It's all good. It's all great. Blah, blah, blah. So then he says, well, I think I'm going to ask her to marry me. Woo, Lord, honey. Why he say that? I was like, Shawn, too soon. Too soon. See, you get laid out. It's too soon to be talking about, marriage. And honey, the baby mama done went off. She said, excuse me. She said, I've been in and out of a relationship with you for 22 years. See, I was good enough to sleep with. I was good enough to have 6 children. But I'm not good enough to marry? Well, girl, honey, you should have stopped at 3. At least 2. You the one that had 6 kids with him. With no ring. Shawn think he cute, y'all. Shawn think he cute. He ain't. So anyway, so the baby mama was like, listen, I am heated. I am hot. You are making a terrible decision. This heifer ain't going nowhere near my kids. Now you go over there and you pay for your daughter's clothes and you tell her with your crazy self. So she go outside, honey. And so he's talking to the daughter and he just tells the daughter, he says, I met a girl. And her name's Destiny, and she's going to be out of prison, and she was in there for drugs. Now, how do you think this young girl is going to accept that? She starts crying, and she said, you kidding me? She said, you are involved with a woman in prison. She said, that's not a good look. And she gets so upset, and she's just started crying. The one thing about this show is the kids. The kids always are the ones that hurt, okay? They are the ones that are always in tears. They are the ones that just want to spend time with their mom and dad. They are just shipped off from here to there. And the kids, I feel so bad for them. I mean, we've seen it in this episode. We have, Lindsay's daughter. Lindsay's daughter just cannot wait to see her mom. She misses her and loves her so much. And then we have, Shawn, telling his daughter that he may end up marrying an ex-con who was involved in drugs. How's she supposed to accept that? It's just terrible, okay? I feel so bad for them kids. It's just sad. But anyway, that's it, y'all. That's all I have for this episode of Love After Lockup. What did you think about the episode? Let me know down below. And y'all know the routine. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And for my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And if you are new and you just came across my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We good over here. Welcome to the family. All right? All right. And until next time,